Hello, and welcome to episode 3 of Fridays with Agent Kristin. Last week, I was talking about what I perceived as the main difference between young adult and middle grade. To recap very quickly. In this week, I want to tackle a whole different topic where it relates to young adult and middle grade. Every time I go to conferences, oftentimes writers will ask me, what is the appropriate page length for a middle grade or young adult novel? And I pretty much respond that that's the wrong question. It's not a question of length. You're going to see middle grade novels that are maybe 45 to 50,000 words. But I've also seen middle grade novels that were closer to 70,000 words. And the same is true in the young adult realm. I've seen shorter young adult novels at 65,000 words, and I've seen novels like Breaking Dawn that were definitely over 100,000 words. So that's not the right question. The right question is, how important is pacing in my middle grade or young adult novel? So what do I mean by pacing, and why do I think it's so much more important than word length? For me, pacing is the momentum of a novel. It is how quickly the scenes develop and move the story forward based on action, character development, good dialogue, and little bits of backstory. That is all that's really needed to let the reader know where we are in the story, but still allows the momentum to carry forward. If you have a middle grade novel that's coming in fairly short, like 30,000 words, it might simply mean that your world isn't complex enough or your story isn't big enough. If you have a young adult novel that's coming in too long, like maybe 120,000 words, it may mean that you've kind of lost your focus. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you back here next Friday.